Welcome to Shivering Timbers Dojo. Tonight we're going to continue our deep dive into Tedori Jujitsu, brown belt, yellow belt. Tip 1, I'm going to do the elbow and the shoulder tonight. The elbow's got two different versions. It's got the gooseneck, the gacho kubi that we all know and love, plus the other less good version. But that less good version has a good proper throw from it. And we're definitely going to see where we take the classic shoulder side choke right into that throw. Works very well. We're going to start with the elbow, going from probably the most complicated move in yellow belt, which is the gacho kubi, the gooseneck. Tip 1, from the elbow, this is the atemi gacho kubi nage. So she grabs the elbow, I strike or kick, grab to here, come up to here, and from the gooseneck, throw. This is a really good chance for a throw there. Other side, just load up. So again, if I'm going to go to here, this is a good chance to kick there, make a move down, come on down and up here, and then I could throw like that. My partner's been suffering from a migraine all day. I'm going to be nice to her. If y'all are complaining that I'm not nice to her, you try making martial arts videos with migraines remnants. She's doing the best she can. Okay, so for the gacho kubi, let's cover a few things that we remember from gacho kubi from yellow belt. So when she grabs, again, we want to trap this thing because I got to bend that right there. People typically don't grab you unless they want to push or pull. They very rarely stay still. She's probably going to try and pull me to her. So as she's pulling, I'm going to kick that and literally drop my microphone right off this whole thing. My goodness. It just said no. Okay, let's see. There we go. All right. Here we go. So she's got this thing. So she's pulling me, you know, let her and bring that knee up and into it. As I come over, I'm going to come here and I'm going to get under here, pull here, never letting go control. And again, down we go. Why am I pulling down? Because their natural instinct is to fight it. So as I pull down, they want to stand up. Good, which allowed me to get to the gooseneck. Now, to get the gooseneck really solid, we want to grab this part of the hand right here. Right? We don't want to grab the fingers. It's not really painful. We want to grab behind the knuckle, just in front of the thumb, right there, to squish all the bones together, keep them tight, keep it in here, and right to there. Now, we need to be careful with the throw from here. This is one of those throws that you can really go a little hard with. So, again, with this side, so as I'm kicking, pulling her to me and coming up here, as I throw, I can pull up tight and snap that wrist as I throw. Yes, it is a wrist snap. No, it is not a pain compliance. I beg you, please practice gently, because if you say, oh, it'll never break my wrist, my friend, I'll sign your cast. So, I've had people tell me, all right, so again, we do this, I get this, I get to here, I've had people tell me, oh, I'll just punch you from here. Punch me. Yeah.
I don't wanna.
Yeah. No, you won't punch me. All right. So as I come into here, what throw? Again, you know, a version of Uchimata or Uchimomo Harai all works. So again, right into there works. If you want, you could do it across here with both. You could do a version of Taitoshi from here. Come here. Again, this isn't so much about what throw you're doing. It's about that you are, in fact, doing a throw. Here, let's try the other side real quick. I'm going to pick on your other side. Now, as we grip this thing, you know, again, I've been doing kicks low. Why? Because I want to come to here. So kicking down there makes them look. But if I have to, before I ever grip this thing, maybe they're trying to, and it was like, why don't they just punch you? All right. So if she's trying to punch me, go to here. Come to here. Now, I like going forward because I can keep my grip as we see on the hand here. I could go backwards.
No.
Don't have to throw forward. If they decide to be mean about this, right? And I'm moving and they're trying to punch and I say, get away, and I'm pulling down and they're up here and I try to go forward and they fight it. Okay, back we go. Now, how do we make that throw work? Again, it's just a version of irimi nage to the rear, the entering throw here.
I have an okay that doesn't have a migraine.
Yeah. So again, if we're trying to, and they're fighting and they stand up straight, if you get down and low here, as long as you keep this and turn, the throw is right there. So you can go forward or backwards for this. You will have to decide what is going to work for you as you do the move. Just like everything in brown belt, yellow belt, just like everything in brown belt, there's a lot of leeway in what you can do. It's not about just making it up as you go along. It's about, what do I need to do? If she starts throwing punches and I pull, get that leg in there and come up here. And now, again, I can throw this way if I need to. I can go sideways. The options are there. Practice with your opponent. Practice with some resistance. But please, please, please be careful of the wrist. You can practice lots of resistance while being gentle on the wrist. She's fighting. She's working. She's doing stuff. She's moving her body. As she moves the body, that's going to make me decide what to throw and knock them off balance and get them away from me. All right? So the atemi gacho kubi nage. From the elbow, the alternate version of the atemi gacho kubi nage. That's a dog out there. Oh, yeah. All right. So we say gacho kubi when we went to the gooseneck. Now, this is the alternate version, so we're not actually going to the gooseneck. But we still want to add the kicks and the strikes and the things like that, plus the throw. So again, here to here, that was our alternate for yellow belt. So now, when we add the brown belt, I like to kick, I like to pull here. From the throw, there's a couple ways we could do this. One of my favorite ways is, as I pull her towards me, I'm going to catch that foot with a dayashi harai. I do not like this move. It's in the syllabus because some small people have problems with gooseneck. And really what it is gooseneck is complicated. And it can be difficult. So this is a quick break, the end. There's not much to it. Like, you can't really control from there. They're going to get out. You have to do something else. And in blue belt, we do that and then go on to the next things. So in brown belt, the concept is we've caught this thing, we hit him there, boo here, and then again, the throw. It's an excellent setup for a throw. Now again, you can throw in many different fashions, just like we did for gacho kubi, the straight version, this alternate version. So again, I'm catching this thing, I'm catching this here. You know, I like the dayashi harai if I can catch it. What if I can't catch dayashi harai? They plant, they will not. Okay, fine. Judo would call that throw Hizanage. Danzanru would call that throw Sasai-ashi. The whole point is that if she won't step forward and she's planting, fine, move to the side and keep that there and throw her off balance. Again, I'm trying to be nice to my uke this evening. She's suffering from the remnants of a migraine. If you are mad that I'm being nice to her, too bad. Okay, now, this is all with the grip. You know, I grab this thing, I come in here, this is with the grip, I'm moving, but I don't have to. Say she pulls back, and she just absolutely wasn't. So I don't have to keep holding this. I can break this, throw her off balance, and move in, and just throw to the rear. I have options. This side again. So again, smack, come in here. If they're trying to move towards you, and you can't get the throw, you can obviously come right inside here. You can throw to the front or the back, just like we did with the gacho kubi. One more way. Again, you know, we've done a strike, a kick, something, you know, we can always go again to the side, right to there. Nice and gentle. Yeah, I saw that. All right, so practice with your practice with your partner. Be gentle with them with that thing, and if they start trying to get out of it, work your throws. Work to see what works for you. See if you like the sweeps. See if you like stopping the knee. See if you just want to go straight back and work your options. This is from the shoulder. The atemi, tsuki, shime, nage. We're busy trying to chase the dog out of here tonight. All right. They want to come in. They're not allowed. I don't want their claws and dirty paws on the mat. They're such sweet babies, but they're not allowed in here. Okay. So if we recall from the yellow belt, we already have the tsuki. The tsuki is the thrust to the notch right here at the base of the throat. Push up, come in, and down. And the reason we do all that is because she can't stop me. So as I do this, and they try to hold on, if I come straight up again, I can't hold on. And so let's talk about this strike we're doing. You can do it with one, you can do it here, you can do it two, here. It doesn't matter. I like putting my my middle finger on top of my index finger. And I push, now just touch and clasp, but I'll put this in, down, and that.
Thanks.
It works. I've done it on the street. Simple as that. If you don't believe me, I didn't spill my water when I did it. I had a glass of water in my hand. Basically, I made a bet to a guy that he didn't like my hat, and I said, if you can take my hat, you can have it. He didn't get my hat, and I didn't spill my water. Thanks to this.
Left-handed, mind you.
Yeah. So again, we're stepping in here, we're down, we're up. Now, let's add the strike, because this is brown belt. Well, we're already striking, so let's strike down. Let's take their attention away from the tsuki. Let's make them say, and step back to here. From here, this is an excellent place. You've got a good choke, you've got a good hold, but if they try to get, freaky with it, the throw is that simple. Again, I'm going to be nice to my uke tonight. She's dealing with the remnants of a headache. Try not to kill her. All right, other side if you would. All right. So again, before we do this, if we did this and this, it's a little much. You could. I really like the idea of just straight up in there, straight up in there. I've got this. She's already off balance. I might as well just go. Aha! Finish up with the microphone to the face. Guaranteed finishing move. Everybody hates it. Show your dominance.
That's your job.
I guess I need a headset microphone. I don't know. It's just, or I need a bigger clip. It's really all I need is a bigger clip. All right. So again, we like this. Now, as we've talked about before, very rarely does somebody grab you and like, haha. It can happen. Say they're pushing me against a wall, and they can't move me. But more likely, they're going to be pushing. They're going to be pulling. So if they're pulling me to them, oh yeah, this is great. Boom, I'm going to do the strike and the strike at the same time to push this up. And again, right to here. Let's talk about this choke real quick. Let's make this choke work. So hit and hit. Push it up here. As we move in, keep your head inside. If your head's here, she can start throwing elbows at my face. I don't like that. So keep your head inside. Then we use the sharp part of the forearm against the nerve of the neck, right to here. And that's a choke right there. But if you can't get it and it doesn't work, all you need to do is my foot is behind her. I literally just shifted my hip and I'm going to slide my hand forward. And there's the throw. You have broken the kazushi already with your posture, with your stance. The kazushi is broken. They're just waiting to hit the ground at that point. The fall has happened. They just don't know it yet. So again, boom, I hit there. Or, like I said, you can absolutely hit this first to make them look down and make them look up and come to here. And then again, the step behind is critical. If you're here and doing this, this does not work nearly as well. The throw doesn't flow. You really need to work the step to here. And again, you can see I'm breaking the kazushi She's holding on. Down we go, nice and gentle. Simple as that. Could you throw the other direction if you screwed up? Yeah, let's talk about that real quick. Say we have fumbled the easy layup we got. We get to this. We hit to this. We step here. Oh, and I stepped in front. And now I'm not behind. So if you're going to do it, work the kuichigake. You know, in here. Work it in there. They're going to fight it. Let's do the other side real quick. There we go. So, I step to here. You got to work your foot inside. If they get their feet together, and then you got to work that, you know, alternate version, Kosotogake. You've got some options there. They're not as good. Your best bet to do this is to get yourself behind here. I've already got the hip. I can already lift her up on this. This is a bad place to be. Now I've got this in tight. If I want to go down and don't even want to let her go, we can just go through the mat and I can hold on the entire way and not be nice. With the strikes, don't practice this at full speed, but practice with a little resistance. It is a throat. Be careful when you're working with parts that hurt. Absolutely work the push up from resistance and work that throw from resistance. Let them resist it. They're going to fall. And then you've got your atemi, tsuki eri, shime. Nage. Yeah. So that was Tedori Jujitsu, brown belt, yellow belt, from the elbows and the shoulder. Again, the gacho kubi is probably the most difficult thing we do, the gooseneck, because it's got several setup moves. However, the setup moves allow you to work through the resistance. When somebody says, well, I'm just going to resist it. Yes, that's the whole idea. That's why you trap and move. As they pull their hand back, you pull them down. They're going to stand up. Find yourself in the gacho kubi. Practice that little resistance. But please, please, again, be careful from the gacho kubi. Practice the various throws. Again, from that alternate, you know, cradling in the elbow version. Practice the various throws. Be careful with that cradle, because if you do it fast and hard, it will hurt. It's just you can't hold it from there. It's a quick bam dislocation, and then what do you do from there? Well, this is the answer. You throw from there. And then when you work the shoulders, again, hitting the notch in the throat is an excellent off button for people. Definitely use your lower body to keep their attention away from that until you've hit it, and then work that throw. You can do some other throws, but the step behind to the irimi nage or, you know, osotogari version, definitely going to be your best bet for that. Works from resistance. You're going to find out that it's easier just to drop them on the mat and go from there. If you still don't like these, well, show up to class. We'll show you they work for us. Other than that, y'all stay safe. Thanks.